Sunday, 2019, Fall Gold Cup, Newport Harbor Yacht Club. The A Fleet, I didn't get their start. I thought I was filming. I wasn't, and I'm glad I didn't get it because we have an anchored boat just downwind of the starting line, and some people were complaining, and I was saying it's a great thing to have other things around the starting line. You see that anchored boat right down there with that chain? That chain is about 8 boat lengths off the line. In a Sabot, maybe 6 boat lengths, let's say. You can't see that right now. But let's say it's 6 boat lengths. That's straight to the starting line from that anchor. Sailing distance from that anchor to the starting line is 30 seconds. And there were A-fleeters who were literally trying not to hit it. So that anchor, if we're anywhere near it, then we are so far off the line that we don't deserve a trophy. It looks like the B's learned their lesson from the A's and they're doing much better. Now these guys are standing, this guy's standing up, which is okay. He looks like he's doing pretty calm. This is B Fleet. We don't have anybody in this fleet. The C1s that we have should be watching this right now. I think 8880 is further upwind than anybody, but I don't think he can tack and cross the 2 other boats that were on the line that are nearest him. But he just needs to be patient. It looks very light wind over there, and the windward mark is in the anchored boats today. So biggest difference between today and yesterday is you're going to sail through anchored boats today more than you did. Fleet coming down. So there's the green mark, and then they have an offset mark, and then they come down. There's a little orange buoy in there. And I saw Harrison 10061 come around and jibe. I don't know if that was necessary, but it seems like it's pretty good. I look at the boats going upwind and they look headed on starboard. So I would rather sail a header if it is a header. The wind could be a different direction on this pack right in front of me in Harrison, but two minutes to go for C1. The B Fleet looks lifted on starboard slightly, I think. They look pretty high. There's Bella 9983. The leader of the regatta is 9446 right there. So she's behind him. Here's Harrison. Okay, gotta get this on tape. You'd think these captains would be a lot smarter than this. I mean, this is just so dumb. So dumb. Unbelievable. You think a captain who's been in here only sees kids sailing sailboats out here. He's gonna make it, dude. He's just gonna make it. This guy's gonna get a little screwed right here. Yes, that's big powerboat should have gone behind us, behind me over here in the going towards the channel. But anyway, there's no way he doesn't know that, having obviously gone through here a few times. One of the biggest racing small harbors in California. Okay, so Taylor there, 9559, just surviving in the middle. He's going to get on port tack, see if he can get out of here on port. The key to this is getting out of here on port, and I have. So, a lot going on. I had to stay out of the way. I couldn't video, so the start was not pretty. So what we have to do, we have to remember, I don't know if Maddie's start. I think Maddie's was pretty good. I think Taylor had a little harder time. Oh, there's Taylor right there. So our starts, we have to find either starboard tack or port tack that is going up towards the windward mark any way we can. So if, it takes a lot of pre-planning. So I wasn't able to watch that start, so I don't really know what happened. So this is the key now, is they really have some catching up to do. This is the mix, A's and B. The A Fleet is mixed up with C1s here. So this is going to be very challenging to tell what place you're in. There's A Fleet Bella, and here's C1 Fleet. So I have no idea what places we're in. So maybe they had good starts. I don't know. I'm this so hard. Look at Max over there. Look at the angle he's going, and look at the angle these boats are going. He's on the same tack. So what he should be doing right now is coasting and coasting and coasting, and once his sail starts luffing, turning down, because he will not get lifted more than that. So that is just an enormous lefty. You're going to see Maddie right here is either too low or not in the same wind, but we need to see this. So if we're a C1 now, we have to see that A-fleeter going straight up to the windward mark. Ah, she's doing good there. She's going pretty good. She still needs to go higher. That guy's going that, and she's going that way, so she needs to go higher. There we go. Taylor. And then we look, he should be, believe it or not, he should look back here and look at this kid in the other fleet. So this should be giving us an indication that the wind is going south. You see how high this kid's coming? I mean, he is coming straight up towards us. He'll get knocked down by the wind, but if anything, Taylor should be digging left here. Anybody who sees that is digging out past that red sail out there. So I would not doubt that Taylor comes out okay here at the end. He's not in a lefty right now. So that's what makes it tough. See, his sail was just luffing a little, but now he's getting lifted up. Again, this is what makes this tough, is he's got a starboard tacker. He's got to roll later. But it looks, and that's an A-fleeter right there next to him. Yeah, see how he rolled too early? He lost some speed. Oh, thank God that kid tacked. Not sure what place we're in over there. Bang needs to go on both Asher and Bella just a little. On in the post. Definitely on 9051. Bang on. Bang on goes on in the puffs. Eased when it gets light. Anytime your boom won't go out, the bang get eased. Race 1 on Sunday. So I'm not sure what race number it is for the regatta. Having trouble staying out of the fleet, so I got to stay further away on my video, and I'm getting in front of some kids. So you see how he's up on his feet? Yeah, and his butt's up. We got to learn that technique. He's small, and he really is good at steering the boat on the edge, so he does that. Harrison's more sit down in the boat, perfectly flat. I tend to heel to leeward a little bit, like Anton was. Late roll. See how he gets on the other tack and then does the roll. Oh man, Bella right here in third. Wow. I'm trying to stay out of the way of some people either while I video. Yeah, she looks like really good. Just leadboard forward a little, main's not too tight. She sails maybe with a little more rake than the other kids, so maybe we'll try that with a couple like Max. We'll try him one hole forward on the bottom of his mast to make it so, you know, because she's trimmed pretty tight on the back of the boat, but her mast tilt is different. So she's in third. Finish line's well to her right. She's just being patient right now. She's still on a decent wind angle, so she's just looking around. This boat has a huge righty. See how she rolls? She's able to get away with the earlier roll than the other kids. She kind of just sits on the rail and then the boat goes. I think that has more to do with the timing. She's tacking on headers. Preston just tacked into this position. I wish I had it on tape. But in a Sabot, you can't tack close to other boats even if you're ahead, because they will just blow right through your lead. Okay, so we're going through a light spot right here. Okay, that was pretty good. Needed to roll a little tiny bit slower, like flatten us a little slower, I mean. So we ease the tiller out of our hand. When the sail luffs, we turn, the sail starts crossing, and we roll. It's a good angle right here. That was good. See how the boat turned itself? Now he's going on a perfect little duck here. Nice work, dude. Okay, so I don't know what place we're in, but I don't think the racers are going that great. And I think the problem is a little bit in that we're not taught yet how to kind of play the wind shifts and understand the angles of each tack. This anchor line is way off the line, and there were people at this spot at the start of the last race. So Bella had a third the last race. See, this is excellent what she's doing. She's late and she's just close reaching and saying lure.
Got it, man. Look at that. Got it.
See how she didn't get in his bad air by pinching? So that was a survival. She knows she was late and she close reached to get around the pack. She's in bad air, but if she tacks now, she's only ducking a couple of boats. So she's just got to wait just a little. Oh, there she goes. Nice little lift. Surviving, surviving, surviving. That's a huge lift. She's got to stay. Huge lift. Once she gets any header at all, she's going to tack and she's going to duck the second row, maybe. Again, she's just surviving. So a lot of people would teach her to sail flatter, but her finishes in her first A Fleet regatta are, let's see, 5, 5, 3, 2, 5, 3 or something. She's in like third or fourth place. Unfortunately, the people that did well in the last race were already the 3 people ahead of her in the regatta. But yeah, she knows she heels a little extra. And as we get more confidence and skill, we're gonna sail a touch flatter, but you can see she's just racing, man. Preston looks good right here. Really good. And the mark is way over there somewhere, but we think that it's easier to get around the mark from the right side. But man, remember the last race? Look who's over there again. Max over there again, just flying it high. If he can get through there and not be pinching, he can keep the boat moving, he's gonna gain. But I would still be playing what these guys are doing, is pointing high and going steady and trying to get as far up this right side as we can here. So this is good. Bella did a tack and she did not get tacked on. See that? That's skill right there. That's what we want to do. We want to plan it so when we tack, we don't have someone right on our wind. Now she's just being patient and kind of praying that she gets something that's going to help her. Now she needs to foot off because she's going to get rolled.